Hey Xtreme Squad, welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm KDX, and we're going to be doing a blog soap video. Oh yeah. And why do I keep saying oh yeah in every video? It's so annoying. But anyway, we're going to be doing a blog soap, which we're going to be talking about in today's blog soap. Monster Wars. Oh yeah, which, by the way, I'm going to be doing a name change for that because I was not really happy with the name at all. Ever since I came up with that name, I've been wanting to change it to something a little bit more simpler. I'm thinking of changing it from Monster Wars to Discmon. Disc Monsters. If you don't know what the mon part of the name means. But yeah. Basically, I will explain what Discmon, where the name Discmon comes from, at the end of this. But at the moment, real quick, I want to say this. I know that you, the viewers, sorry, I gotta switch hands for a minute. Oh, my hand's giving out. But I know that you, the viewers, are getting kind of tired of seeing my gaming videos. And yeah, I know. I will eventually get back to filming my other videos, like my RC videos and the Wizards eventually. Eventually. But at the moment, we have three problems. First problem we're running into is it's too hot. Me and my daddy have health problems, so if we go outside while it's hot, getting in our costumes and stuff, we could very well be in the hospital. So we absolutely cannot go outside and do those types of videos. Even the RCs right now, because it is way too hot for us. So I'm trying my best to make other videos like gaming videos, art, which I had ended up getting into an art slump, aka artist block, not too long ago, which I'm just now being able to get back into my art. So I hope to get back to doing art, but at the moment I was doing gaming videos. That's all I can do right now. But I'm trying to mix that up with some other gaming videos instead of just Minecraft. Um, but yeah, again, we have three problems with filming outdoors right now. First, first of our problems are it's way too hot. Second, the second part of our problems, um, family. We have to stay home. We can't go on location that much no more because we have to stay home with my mama. But we are figuring a way around that. Trying to, kind of. It's kind of hard to do that. But we are figuring our way around that. But our third problem that we're running into is it's been a while since we filmed the Wizards. Season 2 or 3, whatever season we was on when we stopped, has been a while back now. I have got taller, a little bit older, and my voice has changed, so I'm thinking of rebooting the Wizards. I'm not sure. I don't want to go back and be different how I was from the last time. So we are going to either reboot it, do a movie or something. I'm not sure at this moment, but we're figuring it out. Sorry, I gotta switch hands again. But we are figuring it out. It'll just take some time. But at this moment, I'm working on my TCG, which, hey, I have set up a new Discord server if you want to join. Um, it's specifically for my Monster Wars games, so if you want to join, I still have my second channel, my first channel, my first Discord channel server. I cannot speak today. Which is linked in the description. But the other server that I have right now, the second one, is specifically for the Monster Wars TCG. It's for you, the viewers, to help me with decisions like naming my monsters or coming up with character designs or even voting on what monsters work for the game. Which I am pretty sure on the name change, by the way. Back onto that. The name of my series, my TCG series, Monster Wars, I kind of liked, but for a long time I just didn't like it. It did not fit. So I came up with this Disc Monsters or Discmon, which is basically based on this thing that I'm working on with my TCG that's on go with the TCG. It's going to be like a comic book thing. Yes, I'm technically writing a book. Scary. I don't like writing. It's not fun because I'm not that clever. But I'm trying to write a comic book to go with my TCG. And basically, it's going to be based on another character that I will reveal eventually. Right now, I'm learning how to do it, but I will eventually tell you about what else I'm doing for Monster Wars. Sorry, I switched arms again. Again, I forgot what I was saying. Eventually, yeah, I just remembered. Eventually, I will tell you about what it is that I'm doing else behind the scenes, but right now I'm not going to tell you because of what I'm doing is a secret. But just to tell you, the name goes with what I'm doing. Basically, to explain what Monster Wars is, basically Monster Wars is based off of a a comic book, and I'm not going to tell you the other one, series that I'm working on that follows along with this whole idea of these humans that basically control these monsters, kind of like how Pokemon, but instead it follows the story where the world goes for this change and these cool, unimaginable, powerful monsters. Excuse me. Excuse me there. Oh man. Anyway, sorry. These cool, unimaginable, powerful monsters known as the monsters. Name is still. I'm still coming up with a name for the monsters. I'm not sure. You can help me that. You can help with that by going to my Discord. So I'm not that clever, people. If you want to help me come up with a name for the monsters, for their species, you can help me out. But basically, they're like these beasts that have the power of the elements, like fire, water, earth. I did not use air. I did not use air because I didn't want air to be in the elements, but I used fire, water, earth, and then I have these other powerful monsters called the offspring elementals. Sorry, you gotta switch hands again. They're basically they are monsters that use elements that come off of the other elements, like the primary the main elements. I'm just gonna say that because I cannot pronounce words today right now. Apparently, it's basically they are these monsters that use the powers that come out of the other elements. Like ice comes from water, so there's an ice elemental, and then we have like stone or steel. I'm still coming up with that. I'm, I'm thinking stone. Stone works. So yeah. So stone elemental comes from earth. Earth is like grass, plants, and stuff. Life. So we have earth. Stone. Stone comes from the earth. And then we have lightning or electricity or thunder, whatever you want to call it, which comes from fire. Fire is heat, lightning is power and life. So that's what I came up with. Is basically they are offsprings of the elements. So basically it comes from that. But in my storyline that I got, the humans eventually learn how to tame these beasts or monsters, and basically they eventually learn how learn how to control their powers, and they use them for war. Like in real life, we learn how to use our natural skills to create weaponry and stuff, and we cause war. Hence the name Monster Wars. That was the original name. But as humans grown to learn and bond with their monsters, they learn to live in peace and harmony. And like in real life, we have people that don't believe in the whole peace and harmony thing. So there's like bounty hunters and stuff. So in my story, the humans eventually learn how to craft special gear called the power gauntlets and disc, which hence the name Discmon. Sorry, I'm closing my iPad because my messages keep going off and distracting me. Anyway, so when they craft it and then they learned how to use it, basically the gauntlets and disc are like how in Pokemon uses Pokeballs to carry and tame wild Pokemon. But in Monster Wars or Discmon, they like in Pokemon they capture and tame monsters with the disc and live in harmony with them, using the monster's power for make harvesting crops, building other things, and just playing and hanging out and stuff. So in Monster Wars, the discs are used for their sleep, for them to rest, sleep, heal, and then they will release some while calling out a battle cry. Like in how Pokemon goes, I choose you, Charizard. But in my game or book, you would call out, launch into battle. And let's take my first monster, one of my first monsters for example, um Otto Storm, which now I'm changing his name as I'm thinking Octo Warrior. I'm not sure. You can help me with renaming my monsters. But again, let's take him for an example. So you will say, like in the book, you will say, launch into battle, Octo Storm or Octo Warrior. And the disc will fly out and release the monsters into the world. And in my book and game, the humans held these tournaments called the Monster Wars, like how in Pokemon you have Pokemon battles, but they use it for a bonding tool. So in Monster Wars or Monster Disc or Discmon, however you want to call it, in Discmon, they use this as a kind of like a growing tool. So they will release the monsters into these tournaments called the Monster Wars for bonding. Basically, it's supposed to lessen battles and stuff, lessen wars. So, yeah, I'm still brainstorming it and writing it, but yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, you can help me with stuff like that. If you go down to the description and follow me on Discord, which I have two channels, two servers that you can click on. One is the main server, um, the Cody X's server. That's the title of the server. And you can click on the other one, which is the Monster Wars server, which is going to get retitled to Discmon eventually. Which you can join there and help me with planning out stuff like the game, the monsters, and all that. I even have like polls up where you can vote to see what name gets picked, different things. So, I think that's it. So I just announced what I was gonna tell you about the Discmon name. So, yeah, I think that was it. So, till next time. Um, this was a blogger soap from Cody X. Till next time, you know what to do. Stay awesome, stay extreme, and bye.